Yes. Hello, Ben. Interesting week. Crazy week, I would say. But it reinforces something. It has to do with the fact that it is very important to follow rules and sometimes also, when you're not trading, when you're trading on personal account, it's always good or preferable or preferred, if I'm being honest. Because this week it was more of, and I've noticed that thing also last week, it was more of coming too early, but we'll see as it goes. So, yeah, it's going to an end. It's crazy that we're in week 35 already. So we can maybe, I don't know, delete all this. Now we have, I believe this should be Euro USD starting because I remember I paid attention to putting it there. So Monday is 25th. We'll just go fast. So I really do not have luxury of flying. So we started with Euro USD. I think I see it. I would copy this. And this is part of the reasons, and I'd forgotten about it. I always liked or preferred coming to the PC for my analysis. I remember I cut this because on the PC, when this, of course, I'm waking up to this, I believe I took it was a long shot. So the long and the short is speaking, maybe I'll have been confused, but for me, this was interesting. I might have selected again the shot if I saw this. I said that this has been missed, it has given, but I might have thought, okay, that's given itself, but it doesn't matter. We are not, my friend Barnabas would tell me, says, you're not in the business of catching everything. You're just simply in the business of asking yourself, oh, okay, what could I have done? And how did I do it? And simple. Additionally, I started seeing something and I was speaking with the boys. This is inefficiency. This is like a gap. Gap gets filled. Something I have to pay. So if I'm not taking from year to year, this is the last, okay, maybe there. But this was one swoop. That is a gap because I believe because of the continuation block that we should put a continuation block there. Bam, bam. Since we're there, this is a gap. I don't know how to explain it that it makes sense. It feels like if price is expanding, the idea is that if price is expanding above itself, with market structure breaks, so we're having something like this. Okay, so let me put it this way. The moment price is going this way, this way, this way, you see expansions in those legs, this way, and then goes in one swoop, of course, on the lower time frame is there, and then does this, and then goes this. This is feeling like a gap to me. It's a saying like it's not just only price, it's feeling like an inefficiency. Of course, we saw the same thing here, but it didn't get fit. But let's look at the difference between this and that is that this is an expansion. So they're going up there, 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 expand there. Didn't drop enough as deep as I wanted. There comes down, but I know that this price is further up. This is a gap. Let's see this something again that I noticed. There. This is a gap. So this is not a gap also. But unlike Euro, because this was maybe the Euro was the weakest, AUD was the strongest. This is expected. This is expected. We cannot use this. Okay, what else? One swoop. Were there anything I needed it? This one. Of course, if we are going further than this, I keep telling myself, and this is just a note to myself, like there's something about continuation blocks that is there. I cannot believe it's just. I have a feeling it is. I am going to have an eureka moment. It's going to be like something that's going to change my trading for life in a very positive way. But I cannot see it yet. If it's because I have a feeling I'm thinking binary, like not maybe not binary, but I'm trying to see it as an entry factor. But I have a feeling it is a creation. It's like I don't use it, but because I also thought about it in a concept of market maker when I was first thinking about it. But I started having a feeling that it's more of a structured way of looking at price. So before this happened, we needed this. Inside there, it's this. It almost feels like areas where we should have a green, where we should have a this. Let's see if it got there. I'll not be surprised if at the end of the week it got there or not. And if it did not, that's interesting. Then I would be targeting this. Of course, it's too high now, but I don't know. There's just something I cannot shift that feeling. But hey, I'm not here and I don't want to spend another 2 hours here. So we come back here. We'll remove this. We'll just do the things we do, and we'll just keep it simple. So, and in this instance, and I was telling myself, and that was why when this happened, I did not really. I remembered on Monday, I did not because I made this I had, and I was like, I did not like the fact that we're CSing this. So, I've forgotten. I think so. Let's just start. I don't know. I think I bought maybe this or maybe that. This, I think it was this, and I didn't like that. So bang bam, this is the one that kind of so yes. So I didn't like this idea. I wasn't comfortable, but it was mechanical, and I had to start seeing things from that perspective. Um, and so, but I don't know. It's like I'm praying for inspiration. Um, yeah, I pray. I try my best to, and just to see what it is I'm missing. So we leave that for now. That was on Monday, nothing more. This was on it on Monday. It lost and then it just peaked. There was this, but I was still thinking like, it did it in two candles, so I couldn't use this, at least for my own rules. And on Monday, we just left this beautiful thing, and I was just thinking, wow. And and that was the end. AUD, I believe we took care of everything. AUD was really strong. I was really surprised, but this had happened, and I know that, okay, that was there. So we had this, nothing, this had sprouted also. I couldn't buy this. And there was nothing more on the day. This didn't close above this. Okay, this. Okay. Oh, why didn't I take an AUD shot? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes, I remember this. And that was also the thing that I saw, but I came in another day, another come into the market with a bias. So I believe I closed this at 2 hours because it got there twice. It almost took me out here. I didn't put it there because of that. Now let's see where that. No, yes, I didn't even see that on the side. I went at an FUG. It wouldn't have mattered if I'm being honest. Or maybe it would have helped me take it on my account or not. But it didn't. I just YOB. Sorry, candle. Also, this guy. So in my mind, it was like the two of them, this and this. So two of them, they had this guy. So I'm thinking about it. Or this isn't close. If it close above, I will have an arrow on top. It did not onto there. So this expansion back. Okay, I cannot put you here. This is the OB. I'm just going to put you out there, and that's why. I have this, and I took it. I took it for real. 13 there. And that was just it. And what was I looking for? I believe I wanted, and I say what I deleted. I think I wanted, okay, that. So sell to buy this, because this has closed. Okay, come back here. Another place will have been this. And I was just like, all right. But now that I see it, um, um, okay. So I had that, I think there. And so let's start. And that was what it was. Of course, I told myself to see where I closed this. I closed this early. One, we had these expansions to go further down. So this was running. So we'll come back to it. EJ, that one I mismanaged, but it was also a very interesting week. So we started here. This, did I miss this? Yes, this. It was already going down. It went down, but I didn't miss it. I missed it because I wasn't on the chart. So we have this, and like I still said, I had this. I usually go with my bias strongly into the markets, which I think is not good. So we have this. Let's go. This, this guy, this is a nice one. Says, yeah, this was the one for the Friday. And then on Friday, market pumped back up. And then this, technically, this is valid. It's not, I hope EJ is there. And it says sell, yes. It's a valid setup. It's a gap down, but it's valid. And I put it there, but this candle was operating here, and I was thinking, oh no, it's going to come. And I just, because I wanted this, but um, why did I put my stop also there? Expansion. I was telling myself, since we've not closed above this, and it's also interesting. Now, if we put it there, when we close above it, it dumped again back, which is nice confluence. So, and I was thinking maybe there, I believe that's where I wanted it. Yeah, simply because I just wanted that. Additionally, I believe also, this, I wanted the low of this for a reason. I'm trying to see, is it an expansion back? This, no, this is just there. So, but for some reasons, I also wanted this because maybe I felt, now it's not clear again. But either which trade, that was a 2.13 hour. That trade I saw in real life was really painful. That I didn't trust myself. Okay, so we have that. I do not know if I'm still going to consider this at the start of the week because I'm also not stressing. And then on Monday, so that does happen. That was a trade. This happened overnight, and this was the only trade of the. Did it lose? No, okay, I couldn't use this. I just used this and it lost. Yeah. USD card was very interesting this week. I think there was first. This was this. But like I said, it's about structural. But it is what it is. So on Monday, I think USD card should be there. And yes, so let's see. It was just a straight up buy, and that was it. I didn't even go for this. I just stopped there and 1.77. It was a very straightforward thing. Gold, just to see the USD card. Expansion, nothing. We are still inside it. Nothing. This needed something. Expansion, close to it here. It weakened here by. I targeted that as an extension. It's interesting that you see. It's interesting that on the day that was enough, but in this place I bought that because I would not. If it didn't cost, I would not. Believe me, I'm more scared. It's interesting, but mm, maybe it changed. Maybe either which way, this bite here, and since so. I want to show that I even most likely even because this expansion through it stop should be there. I'm targeting there. It's more than enough. It's 1.7. So when I put it there, or where did I put it? Imagine there. But this makes sense. I thought maybe not because this is the OB. This, so maybe there is enough for even there. So makes sense. Uh, oh, okay, okay. I think I was expect. It doesn't matter. So and then on Monday, this closed above a CST here. I should sell. So let's just annotate it. Um, and for this, it was a bearish, and maybe that's why I missed it or not, because I think it was a very interesting. I think this downward one here will have taken a loss. So I'm just going to put that in for the future. I don't need this. So gold, I think, was a loss on Monday overnight. There was this, of course, we still had that. This, um, and there was the CSD into it. I wanted it to go up more, and it did, but lost overnight due to this was news from Trump, and he didn't give me that second entry, which was very painful. So that was Monday. I also told my friend, it doesn't matter. Tuesday. Okay. So let's start with EU. Did we have EU? Not really. I don't think so. Don't need you guys. So on Tuesday, so this will have been Monday or on Tuesday starts. There was this very big stuff, and at the end of this, maybe offline, I don't know. I want to check it. I have a feeling also because this move was there. Of course, I'm trying to see how not to get distracted by to know when we are reversing versus when we are. I have to understand the principle of reversals. So when we are reversing and you are trusting that you know what all the retracement. A so if I went like this, so if I saw a sell here, I do not trust the sell because yes, it's working, but it's low fruit because going up is the higher stuff, but we would see. So on Tuesday, let's just play this a little bit. Okay. So this would be it. Tuesday would open. I will start trading from here. Nothing special, nothing special. This, okay, I will have wanted to buy this, but no expansion through it. So all of a sudden, this is interesting for me, and I'm thinking there's a green here, CST, and I should buy it up. Um, and this, there is nothing here, so nothing. And then this is still continuing on the Tuesday. This was Monday. So this is Tuesday. I was waiting. I was also looking at this expansion, because I truly wanted, I really, like I said, and finally this happened there. This didn't happen for this guy, but it happened for that. Oh, and I'll be very pissed off if I didn't pick it up. So put it out there. But what happened else? We had this expansion valid, not the best. It's interesting that it still has an alert on it. This, this. So of course, oh, I'm not asleep. On Wednesday, there should be a sell. Where to? I do not know because I'll still be targeting maybe this place. So and I'll be asking myself, bam, bam, bam. So that will be there, but that will be for Wednesday. But for Tuesday, this happened. We needed this needs something. This happened. This needs bam, bam. It's like a dread. This, so we need this here. Then what have happened on Wednesday? And then this happened, and then there was nothing. This, oh, okay. Must have missed this. Oh yes, so all this happened while I was asleep. So and I also might not have taken because on Wednesday there was AUDCPI. So this, and then they close this until I've lost actually. So, but AUDCPI. Also coming back to this, and when I woke up and I saw this, I woke up in time because I woke up before then. Even after this, it still came back very close to my level, and I was thinking, why didn't I sell? After this, I think I woke up somewhere here while it was printing after this candle, and I was like, I could have, but I did not. I only left this. But on the paper, because I saw that this had gotten to 2 hour, and I realized it was the strongest because as at this time, CEO, CEO was already taking this low, but AUD was so strong, it was not even halfway. So I was like, I need to I need to temper my expectations. So on Tuesday, nothing. EJ on Tuesday, we had this, not valid. We had this. I bought this. Week later, I lost, of course. I bought that. I saw, okay, this. I contemplated this. I think I put it there. It took me out this reverse before it died. You would see. Where was I contemplating? I saw that, okay, these two. I was like, when this came back, it was painful because I was like, I couldn't use it for this guy and this guy. So we should delete this, and I should have this half there. I don't know why I have this for TP there. I know. I think I remember now. But it's not important. Okay. So this was this loss at this time. Bam, bam. I'm trying to see where I would put it. This bullish continuation because it's so small. I think it's going above that. So this was a straight loss. So EJ first. Surely it was not type 1, just to be sure. So type 1. And yes, this was my high probability combination. Maybe not because I would have preferred if that didn't happen, but still, I know what I'm saying. Why did I? Oh, you see, I had to show myself. Mm, there's a long there, so I'll have closed. Oh, why didn't take that? That's nice. That's nice. I'm happy I did that. And this one. And I just want to leave her there for a minute. You card. This was on Tuesday. Buying this. It's okay. Nothing special was there. Okay, so we had this guy, and this I fumbled. And in hindsight, this I understand, but in hindsight, I felt like I could have done better with this. And I would show you why. Yes, I want small stops, but I could have done better. So I said I didn't want to close here. This, I'm saying, should hold price. It's interesting that price took me out, tapped it, and died. But I used a very small stop. Why? I was like, okay, this is it. This is the eye of the OB. So I was like, yeah, this is the bullish thing that came back into it. But this is not it. This is it. But I had my bias because my friend also was trading and we were trading this W there. So, and we thought maybe, okay, resumption of beer of the, but if I'd seen this on the side also, but maybe not, because these two need a close below. So this will have helped me to extend, and all of a sudden it makes better. But putting this inside, putting my stop, and that's the thing inside this will be, maybe I might have put it there and I might have been saved or not. But I see it now because this was where I was contemplating putting it, but then I was like, no, I wanted a small stop. So if I'm out early, yes. But if I saw it again, well, it's inside that. This is manageable. I already anticipated this. This guy is doing his job. give myself a fighting chance, but I did not give the trade a fighting chance because I wanted perfection. So we had that, and I know there were two trades, so we'll go to it. I will just remove this so that I do not interfere too much with the trading. So picks and okay, okay, I have to play it so you see, so it shows how painful it was because that could have been avoided. Of course, it reached that high too, so maybe I'll have lost, but this, and that's why I'm thinking, how do I use CBs? How do I know which to trust? Really, like, isn't it very important? The major one for the, because this add more, this went down more after this, but it is what it is. So this was, we start from here. This was for you. I also do not like this types, I know. And this was it. This is type 2. Yes, it's closed. Let's just move it for unit. USD card type 2. So I don't like this. And then glitch here. And then say, because that was there too, nothing, nothing, nothing. And this was there on Tuesday because this, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, this is for Wednesday. Just for Wednesday. Just for Wednesday. Okay, because I knew that I took out that trade. I was so long, I was contemplating, but this was for Wednesday. Another painful one. It's interesting. I never expected this. Gold. And gold on Tuesday, right? So this has happened. This happened. I wanted this. It didn't give me. All right, well, this, and then I was just watching because there's also this beautiful W. But this is a review, and I have a feeling I've taken too much time. I'll be up almost 30 minutes now. So bam, bam, bam. Nothing showed up. This was invalid. This cell done yet. Another place where you could see, because if this is it, this was overnight because I remembered and I didn't engage. There. This is March Y. I'll be targeting this. It's a W, this, but I also not, I could want this, but this is not good, especially once they, even though this, once they siesta this and this rounds, this is get out. This is not continue holding, but this happened overnight, so it's not part of my trading. And so we come back to this, and so we're on Wednesday, and then I have to play this until it reaches Thursday. So Wednesday, this is a pain. I wanted this too. I wanted this too because, but I was like, come on, they didn't finish. Wanted this. This was it. The management of this trade gave me this. I was overthinking because I was thinking, okay, this expansion, we didn't have this candle yet, right? I looked to the left. What was the last thing? Okay, this CB. I was like, why do I forming in this? I came to this chart later. I even got my entry lower. Let's just put it there. So I was thinking there was nothing. This could still happen. So there. In the initial picture I sent my friend before all this happened, my target was, I was thinking expansion, expansion, first place to consider what to do. First place, do nothing. But if this thing is truly bullish, we needed a green here. Green is needed here. And if it breaks before, I was thinking, green, maybe this is the start. But this is nice. Isn't that is lovely? Additionally, this green here, OB, okay, I want to buy this, right? That's why it is there. Another thing was that I got confused so much there. Why? Because of all these lines that I didn't look at very well on the PC. This expansion hands here, right? OB, 1, 2. This CST comes back there. This is a buy. This here, bam, bam, buy. For some reasons, I put it down there. And even if I put it down, it was still valid. And then I got caught up by, okay, I'm going to take a sell. All right. Let's look at the sell of this. CST, sell. Okay. Bam, CST, sell. It's in profit. Once this comes down here, close it because we are doing a buy to sell. We're supposed to be this there. Target there. Continues. Okay, I've closed this, but this is not a bad place. Is it the worst entry? No, it's not a bad place. All I'm trying to say is that that's not even where it closes because bam, bam, overnight. Once this comes, this is 2.17. It's like, it's painful. It's really painful because it starts from there. So I don't know. I'm overthinking things. This has to go up. Okay, I have to copy you. I have to put it here. And then I will look at it. I do want to move faster. 27. G was here. Check T. Oh, that must have been, I copied it from somewhere. And then this was 2. I don't know if it's type 2. Type 1, definitely. Then we need to copy you first. Then we'll analyze. Actually, we should remove you. No, we don't need 2. And then we should come here. Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. This is also allowed. Was it a week? No. And then it was a long. Need to remove a dark pool. I really need to. Then this would be and then what will have been? It just makes sense because it's important we run through this. Additionally, so okay, we'll put that there. So that's it. That was a trade. That was the idea, but it ended. I need to remove these lines. Yes, I imagine. Yes, this was here. This, okay, this, okay, I said green here. Need to find a way to green here. Take it out. So there was also this. So this missed out. Fair enough. Okay. We didn't get a trade. I don't know if he got back here. I doubt it. So we'll remove you for now. This was the one that is still there. There. Bam. This. I'm asleep. Bye. Where's your stop? This was the place this was the one that came into it. It's below there. So it's even up. But we will have closed and I was asleep. Okay, so this will have been closed. Yeah. Why? Um, Overnight will have been there. And I woke up. Where would the stop be? This is the one that closed above it. This is it. So there. Not strong. 10 pips strong. And you'll have closed it where? There. 1 hour. 1 hour is good enough for government to work. For this 1 hour, set it here. Okay, it's 1 hour. Place the limit. Buy to sell. And I'll have closed this here. So there's this need to be right that I need now. Need controls me so much. This is a 2.25. This again, we don't even care, but this can still stay on because we need a green here. Then we're going to look at this too later. AUD changed. So Wednesday, this is on Wednesday. This trade is still running, but it stopped there. So where did I close it? Like this was the start and this was it also. I know that I didn't close this here. I closed it down there. I think forgotten why, but let's see. So this was supposed to be inside there. I was like, okay, this week did overnight. So on Tuesday. Oh, I see. I see. On Tuesday, I just went for a 2 hour for some reasons because I was thinking you have to protect yourself or something. Or I was, and if not, this, and that's why this was there. It's just like a 2 hour. And like if this would have picked up, I know I closed it 2 hour and then I closed partials. Yes, I closed this, and then I don't know if it allows me to show. Oh, I already reset my account. Okay. So this was a Tuesday trade actually. Ah, that's why it was there. So I put it there to show myself as it was a 1.96. I closed it. If not, I'll have been forced to close it there. So, but I closed this one. Why? Why do you close it 1.96? I don't know if there was anything on the side. Maybe this. No, but not because of that. Because I'd seen it previously that, okay, this one was you see, I closed something for 2 hours. So I was like, okay, closing it here. But also it was lower. I didn't want to take this when this, of course, this happened overnight. This is valid. And I was thinking, this is a lot of risk. That makes sense. I think, yeah, that's why I took it for 1 hour. Now I get it. Now I get my thinking. Now I get it thinking. But in real life, I didn't take this. I was just like, why? Because even though this week did, I just felt like this is asking for too much trouble. So we would close this there once the long showed up. Oh, this is a that will have been painful, but I'm taking that too because I intentionally closed it there. I'm very sure. Copy 1.26. And this is AUDs. Oh, this was correct. There to put it. That's why I added there on Tuesday to remind myself. This is it. AUD type 2. Oh, it doesn't work. That is not possible. I only, oh my God. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, because I know I took this behaved differently. I closed this. I didn't run. It was just painful. I know I had taken this, forgetting that this was a CST buy. I'd forgotten about it. So I'd taken this, even showed you guys that. Then when it was time to trade it, on this day when I took this trade, I then saw, I was like, wait a minute, I should just be selling. I was like, you know what? I don't trust this sell. I don't trust the seller because the way price had behaved inside here, especially with this one here, with this 1 hour here, I don't trust it. If I delete this, I don't trust this. This had played out beautifully. It was refusing to close below all these weeks, and this had confirmed. I was like, I don't trust this. I don't trust that this is what is then coming back to send me down. So I bought that. Okay. And then there was this, um, but I didn't take this. I refused to take it. So I will just remove this. Oh, wait a minute. Strange. Okay, remove that. I remove this. Remove that. And then I was pushing this because I also wanted, actually, because at the end of the day, I had it and I was pissed at myself that I didn't push more on this because it was two setups there. So when I saw this, I felt like we are coming up. I didn't, and then the way it was moving, I was like, I'm not buying this. I'm not entering here. I'm not exiting here. And I think I exited somewhere there and or maybe above there, and because I was on the proper account, I had lost on that day. I think let's look at we'll see Wednesday. Wednesday I had lost. I'd mismanaged AUD EU on Wednesday, and I'd lost because on Wednesday, this this doesn't make sense. Then definitely there was it didn't present, of course, it's not like our first trade AUD, then a trade must have presented before this happened at 9 o'clock and lost because 8 o'clock is a lot of time for this trade that I'd lost. So I had I think 1% left. I think I'd taken 3 losses on that day. So I had to decide what, and I felt like I didn't. Part of me just didn't feel like there was something here, and it just happens. There's no explanation. It's just experience and feeling. So coming back here, actually, we don't need this. That's why I didn't need it. Doesn't matter that. Let's leave that one there. I didn't take the sell, but if it lost the odd out, that means I also take the smaller one until win. So just 1 hour. And so cancels each other out. So this was Wednesday. And then there were two entries. There was this because I really focused on it. I looked at this all day and I wish I'd just, and I didn't have the balls. I was like, okay, this. I was like, this. I was like, no, let's just put it below there. And where was the target? Of course, I know I had lots in it and I said I didn't like that. I didn't like this. And I was thinking also, if I took a sell, it's all coming back again. Was that I was like, at this point, what if I think I was like, I would make a decision, I would risk it if this is closing above because what do we have here? This trade. And I was like, because I kept telling myself, okay, what if I took it? I was like, but if it loses, I'll not be able to get in on this buy. So no, I'm holding on to it. I'm going to hold on to it and I'm not going to do anything. And that's why what left. And if I had taken this back, of course, it didn't present. What was I looking for was this because this had failed. And this was my trade, actually. I wasn't targeting up. It ran up. And this, 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 yeah, there. I was targeting this this guy. That was it. I know I didn't put it even up because I didn't know it was going to drop. That was the trade. So let's start with, let's delete you. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you for now. Again, let's remove you for a minute. Need you. Don't need you. That guided us. So 2.29. Yeah, also because I took that trade off. I took the trade, so it's not like um process that. I closed that too. Control Z. I'm going to copy this button. I closed for 2 hours. Holy cow. Closed for 2 hours because I wanted to. Because I needed it. I needed the extra stuff. But as I was later on that I saw, because that's also the thing with not deleting all this stuff. It was later on I saw that, oh, I was also tracking this guy. And so this was double. So in this one, if I was still the same target, to be honest, still the same target, it didn't change. But like if I was, I would have held it more, but we can change this because this would be like a confirmation there. But believe me, I was, because if I use this, then I'll have used this. This had not formed and maybe put my stopper, but I did not. I was maybe there. Ah, just already eat it. Trying to find an objective place, or so maybe there. The low of this, 1.53. The low of the OB that we've been using. And I was thinking, I've not seen a type 2 in a while. 1.53. It's 1, 2, and this didn't peak. Simple. But later lose, but it went up, went further up than this, I think. But this didn't pick up. Actually, it did, came back to lose. And then there was this loss, and you would see it. You'd see that, of course, I couldn't put it here. So this old level just tapped it. So, and then I had this, Jonathan time this had lost. And I was a pain that this didn't get it. This had lost. This had lost. So, oh, wait a minute. We started with this. This was a loss. And then this was a trade, not valid. This was a trade, valid. And then I'm going to just delete this for now. And then because I started with a loss, so this was valid. This came and the stop was, so this should have been the stop, but then I put it there, and this was a pure loss over on Wednesday. So no, I still feel like I'm still missing the major loss. Type one. Okay. Okay, so there is that. Maybe this. Yeah. So you card, yeah. This was so just this was where I took. I don't know if this makes sense. So this was I really fucked up. So on Wednesday there was this. So I also need to start quickly deleting. I think it's better. I will just there was this guy there. Overnight it happened. I missed this. I sold this. I was like, okay, I should put it here, but all this was still happening, so I'm going to put it here. There was a straight loss. Let's just delete this because I don't know what it is. And this was a type 2. That's very interesting. It can weaken. The first one can weaken. Actually, it should be the second one. Oh, nothing. Spent too much time on this. This is too much. This one. Taking. I don't know. There's something I'm feeling I'm missing here. So I feel like there's a trade I took. Aha! Just knew that. There was two trades. There was this was over, and this was because I was so confident. I was coming back there. I also put it, I think this was the one I put on top, but oh, because ah, I didn't have, I was targeting this, but it happened like this trade, this trade, this USD card. I'm analyzing this trade, but it happened on Wednesday. I just know that there were two trades. So I've taken, I still think I still took another loss. I just don't know which one was it. I have a feeling I don't know why I feel it. Delete it. We don't need that. Okay. Maybe it's gold, but I doubt it. I didn't. Just Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. This. I didn't take this sell there because that happened overnight. I didn't have this didn't pick me because it just on my book I just it's even on AUD I know I didn't pick up. I don't know. Something strange is happening. Bam bam. Type 2, so didn't pick. So we're not using that. No, I feel like I've missed something. There was a reason why I'm on a why my I don't have access to the account. Primarily on Wednesday, there was a reason why I'm taking some losses. This is just so on Wednesday, before this happened, this was 2 losses. All right, so I remember again, this loss happened the next day. It happened overnight. So 1, 2, 3, and I had 4%. So this loss happened overnight, 2, 3. I could only use 1. I refused to take this. I took this, and I took this. Now it makes sense. Okay. It's because I knew that. Olu. For the next day. So we start there. It's just Thursday. This is the beauty. Right. So, and you see, green needed here. Don't CST this guy. Don't. Oh my God. So let's start first with this. So we will still have this. We still have this. Did you speak? No. Yes, it did. This overnight, but I will not have put the limit on it because this happened overnight. Whatever. So we'll put this down there. I really messed this up. That's a type 2, right? And this is it there. So, so if the buy had happened first before, then it's a different thing. This is it. This is the guy that closed below it, not the best. Actually, I should have been even being low here because this is the one that comes to close below this guy there. I can put this here because I don't use 2 pip stops. I can put this there because I know it can come below this. So I wouldn't like this because it's even big, but that's the best I can put it there. So we have the sell first because sell also is valid there, there. So there were 2 cells, this 3 cells actually. So let's start. This right there. Valid overnight. By the time I start, so let's start from there. Let's just start from here. Bam. After this. This is the kind that closed above it. This is the return. The stop is not going here. I'm not a crazy fellow. Also, this, the same way I put the stop above, right? Why did I put it again? Oh my God. So I need there. So same way I put the stop there. This will have been down there, down there. This still remains. It just makes sense. This will be closed there. That's the rule. I cannot hedge. So the same way it makes me lose is the same way it saves me. Type 1. We have to track this. We have to be tracking it. Type 1. Okay, that's good. I'll have been, now I'm seeing it. Just have to, I don't know, it's mechanical. And that's why I said, I don't like, I want to be able to take myself out of these situations because I don't want to see 0.3. I don't want to buy to sell. One is waste of time and effort. So there was that. If we delete this, then there was this, right? Same thing there. After that close, it should have been this because This has not peaked. This is not valid yet. So close the buy. Type 2. Oh, actually, this is not even, now I know why. This is not valid. This is the close and then come back here. Oh, actually, that's it. You see? Close one, that's another thing. Let me just look at this expansion because I really like KFC. This is not valid. Second candle is OB, so nothing. Immediately this happens, this trade is gone. Why? I was even bullish on the day. I wanted it, but I didn't. I needed an excuse, and that was all. Chill. 2.48. That's what should have happened. Nothing more. We said we wanted a green there. So I keep having these messages. This stopped there. Oh, it can't even be so. Doesn't actually wrong. You see again because it's actually an OB. OB. 2.17. I give a lot because if you use, let's say this, 8 hour almost took you out, or even if you just say, okay, this is this guy here, this is the old, yeah, it's almost there, so 2.4. Doesn't matter. Now we remove this, we remove this, we remove this, we remove this. We've gotten what we wanted. We go to AUD on Thursday. This was nice. Then bam, this plus. I don't think I saw this, or even if I did, it doesn't matter. It's a valid loss. And yeah, he was very bullish. Type weak. There. AD. Loss. Closed above it, didn't touch this, closed above this. This happened overnight, so not not involved. Like this, I'm not taking. I will not even be able to take it when it's closed because market closes and this. Even if I put the spread a criminal. Thursday, I was like, so there was this trade. This happened overnight, so I would. mm, where did I want? I know that this was longer. I wanted more. I only moved this here or something. This goes above this. I wanted this. It's just a trade idea. So we start from here. Right. So let's delete this. So it peaked overnight, actually. Picked on Thursday, but I just left the limit. EJ type 1, I think. The type 2 will be. That was the idea. And then we have this. Okay, I don't have to actually. You. And then there was this, and this was the candle. So when we CST there and we came back into it, that was also the idea. This is a type 1. Is it yeah, it has this before. But just to be sure that it is. Yes, a type 1. Oops. Okay. And then USD card by Thursday, I believe we're on Thursday. Yes. By Thursday. Right. Yeah, this on Wednesday, nothing happened, nothing special. Did it happen now? Oh, I wanted this then. Bam, bam, bam. This was the candle. I wasn't messing around. I think I just put it there, actually, because I wanted more. Actually, this is more. All right. And this is the candle we're talking about. Okay, so this also, this was too, so it was like, I didn't see it in time. I was like, yep, I'm buying that. And just, it's actually 2 losses. So this was, yes, so it's 2 losses. There's the card. Then we remove here and then we zoom in and we see, wait, oh, I can take this because, oh, it's Thursday. It doesn't matter when it formed. It's just timing to take it. And then it happened there. It was still the same thing. Oh, let's say this. And the second loss. Yes, the card type 2. No, very interesting. That formation I like failed. Yes, the card, and that was that. And gold, I think there was a loss. So on gold, this was Wednesday. This not valid. This, I think I was really pissed with that. And gold just did a madness later in the afternoon. So we have this. We had this. This is something I'll have taken. And I think I did. There's just there. It was less than 6 or so. And I would have wanted this because it came there. I know that gold treated me was more harsh, or was like you have to be more careful. To me this week, I got too pompous with gold, and then we can leave all of this. It's just beautiful. So this is Thursday. Nothing happened. I think we already saw this buy up to Thursday, and all through the while nothing. This happened. We already fixed it here. Actually, in a way, also looking at it now, the fact that this already happened. Okay, this happened after work. Okay. This happened, went up, died, discontinued. So this trade was on the cards because I know I took this loss. Bam, bam. This is Thursday, but it happened at night on Friday. So this, I was like, okay, this is it. This is the first thing that came into it. I believe I had my stop just there because I was thinking, oh, let's use it. It was very painful because it hit it and then dumped That was really painful. I think I wanted price to go down. I don't think I will have closed there. Maybe I will have closed there minimum. And that was just painful, but it will still have lost either which way. So um the it's too long, too long. Wow. It's interesting that ones that lost tell people that it is a better, and then it does it loses a lot. Okay, do we need anything? Yeah, to be honest, this I was also looking at it because when this was happening, I was like, do I would want it? But I don't think, I think I will have lost because I'll have put this here too, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to delete all of this. Don't need it again. AUD, I believe there was also a shot there. But this isn't materialized. This materialized. I think we didn't take that because it materialized late. Why did I? Okay, I did not. Did I? It doesn't matter. This happened here, and when I wake up, yes, this was still valid. Oh no, it was not. I remember this very tricky guy, and I was pissed off because this didn't continue. This didn't confirm. This I was like, it's just painful. I was like, okay, come and give, but I'm not taking this next week. Doesn't matter how nice it is. It's a decision, and I wanted. Let's say I wanted that item. And this was the type 2 we are considering. And link, let's say type 2. No, no, no. It's very interesting that these guys lost the most this week. I just guess to show. Nothing is fixed. Trading. Can delete everything. Any alerts? No alerts. EJ, and this is just so. Let's see what is inside here. This was holding on. This was okay. Yes, this peaked overnight. So this peaked here. This was here. This. I didn't see all this. So I didn't see the cells. So when I woke up late. It was there. I was like, "Oof, what do I do? Do I trust this? I was like, okay, this. I was like, okay, and the setup is from. I was really contemplating. I think I was contemplating, oh, will I have to? But then I forgot, like, no, this trade, once the trade was already valid here and played out, there's no reason to close my trade. But I believe I did close it. And then there was this, and to be honest, I just saw this W. I know price was dancing here, but I didn't pay any attention to it. But now that I see it, this CST, and then there'll have been a loss here because that's the best I will have put it, even though I do not like that trade. So we would have closed this once that CST happens there, 1.49, and this will have been closed there. This sell to buy TP here, TP there. And this will have been like new cells. So 1.91 and 0.29. Holding on. And the shot would have lost. It's not painful, it's just what it is. On Friday, so this was a tough week, and I have to pay attention to the behavior of price on the first. I know the last month was good for the first day of the month. It's like type 2. Mm. So it's just winning, losing streak was this week was challenging, deleting everything just for Thursday 12, we wanted this, nothing happened. This was still fair. This. Ah, that's interesting. Buy, bam, bam, bam. This loss. Yeah. It's just lucky. The practice makes permanent, so that's good. Oh, no, 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 no. Take it back. You see? How my eyes always want. Oh, I know there's a lot of stuff. Even daily stuff, yeah. I was about to delete it or not. Oh, I've moved on. H1. So I wanted to buy this, but this is the OP. I have to start labeling again. This, nothing. If anything, there's nothing actually. Oof, and then gold did a madness. It was nice. There were two trades. And what happened to all this? Nothing. Even if you took this. So let's start from, even if you took this, which I shouldn't, but needed a close here. So we would run it a little bit. If it needs a close, I didn't see this in real time. Needed it there because I remembered entry after after this. So it's a, let's just put it there. So bam will have been, after this close will have been there. Stop will have been, this is the one there. But why do we close it? One, two. So CSD of both. This is a limit because this happened first. Limit, but it was a limit. It peaks first because I do not know how this candle closes. You have to close at B. And in real life, I didn't even see it. So it will have been there. So to be honest, I shouldn't even put this there, but it is what it is. So what it, and then it will delete this, and then we leave this, this, bring this first guy there. View. We have this comes here, buy, guy that comes back into it. Where was my target? there. It wasn't, I know. Or was it more? Did I look at anything to the left? I don't think so. What was on the left will have been this guy there. Mm, this will have been this guy. But I don't remember. No, I didn't. I wasn't. Of course, we can find it. I know that I wasn't. The entries aren't crazy. There you go. So, well, this was it. Actually, it was even there. First one, you there. It's interesting now. Oh, this was it. This is where it was there for they're both type ones. Okay, it's a type two and it's a wheat. Mhm. Wow. And then let's zoom so we see what we missed or didn't miss. This was then there. And this, because I really zoomed in, but was playing around. Could have done a lot. That was it. 1.87. One plus no, finally. Imagine. It's there. So that was it. It will have been a good week because I think that made up for it. Not the best 8 hours, not means I have to take everything is sad. Okay, so that was it. And I'm deleting everything here. Just starting the week afresh. I'll miss some stuff, but it's new month, new stuff. And which is very interesting though. Or not, just plain, yeah. People are bullish, bearish, the USD, but I don't know. Okay.